G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're going to be running through the team building guide for this physical Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta who do turn into Gogeta. So really awesome that we're getting LR EZAs. Definitely bumps them up in power, but I think we could have asked for a little bit more in regards to this unit. They don't get the biggest boost in the world, which was pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. We are able to get another 30 stones at least anyway, so let's jump into it. Looking at this, you can see that the weakness for this category is fused fighters. So there, we're automatically jumping to the physical Super Saiyan 4s as they're the only lead for fused fighters. Obviously, you could also run either a fusion or a Patara team if you didn't have those. The Super Saiyan 4 leads, and then you've also got, oops, clicked on the wrong one, you've got the Patara leads with the 50th anniversaries as well, or time limit with the Super Gogeta, whatever you want to call that unit. So plenty of options here. Obviously I've got Super Saiyan 4, so I am going to run them as the lead. Now, being it is an LR EZA, the weakness is also added to with legendary power. So looking at this, we've got a few LRs that are STR, and they're going to be the first two picks on my team. This guy can still deal quite a bit of damage when he does transform. He's actually probably one of the most damaging units on the team if he does transform, so he's definitely one of the first options. The 5th year anniversary units have definitely aged and their relevancy has certainly dropped. However, if you are able to just use them as a slot 3 floater, they're certainly still a good unit to use. Multiple super attacks. Yeah, they're definitely going to be a staple on my team. The tech gods, again, just pure power, just like the Super Saiyan 4s, so they're an automatic put onto my team. Because we are going up against a physical enemy, that pretty much just wipes out any of these into units for me. It would really be a last resort to be able to use any of them because they're just going to take too much damage, unfortunately. You could bring Gotenks as a support. Personally, I'm going to avoid it. I'm definitely going to bring the Tech Gogeta just for his orb changing. You look at this and there isn't a crazy amount of support / orb changes, so you could always bring the Weirus. You see I haven't super attacked him up. Apparently I haven't got any dupes in him. I must have been bubbering them all. But Weirus certainly an option. Using Piccolo could also be a good tactic as well. That'll just help you plan around which super attacks or where the super attacks are going to appear. Yeah, so you'd just be able to avoid that if you did happen to have to use a weaker option than you would have liked. Physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta could be a good last slot unit to fit in. Obviously he doesn't have legendary power, so that is a bit of a letdown, but if he is able to get off multiple super attacks before he is attacked, I'm sure his defense would hold up pretty well. You've got the Vegex, who is a defensive stacker, so if you are unfortunately unable to use a lot of the LRs in the event he's getting dragged out a little bit more, this guy could be a really good option. He can perform multiple supers as well. I've got mine reversed at the moment, but as you can see, got him at full link level 10. Majube is also another option as an orb changer just to help the team's synergy work pretty well. You got the free-to-play Vegeta Blue. Now, I wouldn't normally recommend bringing him to shorter form content, but because he does fall into the boost from both legendary power and fused fighter, I think he should also perform pretty well. Looking at more units that if you are struggling, you've got Janembu. He's going to be really useful for his ability to guard once he does get a dodge. So yeah, so definitely an option there. We'll also have this guy Easy Aid if you were able to complete that in the previous part. So definitely not the worst option. He'll link up pretty well with the physical Super Saiyan 4s. Again, like SDR Vegeta, you could run Gogeta, sorry, you could run the Vegeta as a slot 3 floater and just utilize their ability to dodge the guaranteed additionals. However, if they did get hit, they would cop quite a bit of damage. And then probably the final LR that I would look at is the EZA of the Trunks and Goten. You can see I've got mine rainbowed, and oh, there's one link not done. I'll have to add him onto my team, but he can actually put up a lot of pretty big numbers there. So definitely an option, but just thinking on it now, I may go with the Vegeta and just use him as a slot 3 floater. So plenty of good options when it comes to building for this fused fighter team. You also can look at who's going to be getting the 200% leader skill here. And there is quite a few options in here for that. As you can see, the team that I have built does fall under that full 200% leader skill. So yeah, EZA will be dropping in part 3 of the anniversary. 30 stones at the very least if you're not even going to get any use out of this guy. So let me know what type of team you're going to be running down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.